Now we have sign up page with this basic fields. These fields are basically provided by Django Authentication Framework. Now if I wish to add some more fields over here, I can create a profile model which will contain all additional field and one-to-one relationship with Django user model. So for one-to-one relationship, I need to use foreign key. With that, I'll use unique parameter. Unique parameter, I'll set it to true. Let's see. For that, I'll go to PyCharm and here I'll open models.py and here I'll add some code. By default, I got models imported from Django.db. Now I'll import settings from Django.conf import setting. Now I'll create a profile model. So for that, I'll make a class with name profile where it will inherit from models.model. Now I'll make a variable user models.one-to-one field. Here settings.auth underscore user underscore model, where on delete will be models.cascade. Now I want to add date of birth. So date underscore of underscore birth, which will have models dot. Here I'll use date field and I'll set blank is equal to true and null is equal to true. That means it is not mandatory to fill. Let's put a photo option. So for photo, we need to use image field. So here I'll write models dot image field, and image field I need to give the address upload to, on which date it was uploaded. It will make a directory of users on which year, month, date, and here we will set it blank also true. Let's make a function over here str which will return with f string profile for user self dot user dot user name. So here for user we have used one-to-one field which allows us to associate profiles with their user. Here we will use cascade for on delete so that its related profile also gets deleted when a user is deleted from here. Here we have taken for photo in image field. Here we need to install pillow library to handle this images. So for that we will go to cmd and I'll come out of this. Here it is giving type error. I need not to have this parameter inside. Let's see by running here. Pillow is not installed. So I'll come out of the server and here pip install pillow, its version 7.0.0. It is collecting pillow and here we got successfully installed. Now to enable Django for serving media files which are uploaded by the user with the development server, here we need to go to settings. In bookmarks we have settings.py. Now going down below, here we have static for static files. Now I'll write media URL. I'll copy this here above. For media files, I'll take media underscore URL. I'll have media and media underscore root. For root, I'll give the path os.path.join base underscore dir and the media. Here we have used media underscore URL and media underscore root. If you see media underscore URL, this is the base URL. to serve this media files. This media files which are uploaded by the user. Whereas media underscore root is the path. Here we have built this path dynamically related to our project path so that our code can be more generic. Now we will go to URLs. Now inside URLs we have admin and path imported. Now we will import settings from Django.conf import settings, and at the same time we will import static also. I'll take static from Django.conf.urls.static. Now here we will see if settings.debug, this URL patterns will have static settings.media underscore URL, and the document underscore root will be equal to settings.media underscore root. In this way, Django development server will be in charge of serving the media files during development, and that is when this settings.debug is set to true. Now after making these changes, we need to migrate. So for that I just need to go to cmd, and here we will type python manage.py make migrations. And here our one file has been migrated. Now I'll migrate python manage.py migrate. So here everything got into the database. Now we will go to PyCharm, and here in admin file we will register the profile model in the administration side. So we have admin imported by default, which has been provided by Django. Now we need to import the profile which we have made over here. So here I'll write from .models import profile. Then we will make a class with profile admin, and this will inherit from admin.model admin. And here it will have list display, which will have user, date of birth, and the photo. And at the same time we will make use of decorator admin.register from profile. Now after saving this, going to Chrome, but before that it is not running, so I need to make my server run. So python manage.py run server. Now let's check it out on Chrome. I'll go to admin page. I'll give the username and password. Here if you see, we got this profiles model in the administration side of our project. Now we will let our user to edit their profile on the website. So for that we will go to PyCharm, and here I need to edit forms.py. So for editing profile, I just need to import this profile model to forms. So here I want from.models import profile. Then we will make a new class where user can edit their forms. So here user edit form. Here we will have forms.model form. Here we will make meta class which will have model user, and the field for editing I want first name, first underscore name. If I user give last name, so last underscore name, and email. This is for user edit form. Now we will see the profile edit form. So I'll copy this for the model which we have made right now. So here I'll write profile and with the same class meta, and here model will be profile, but here we will take date of birth and photo to be edited. So here we have used user edit form and profile edit form. User edit form will allow users to edit their first name, last name and email, which are attributes of built-in Django, because this package has been provided by Django itself. Now this profile we have made. So for this, users will edit this profile which you have saved in the custom profile model in the models. User will be able to edit their date of birth and upload a picture for their profile. Now the next we will go to views and we will import profile. So from dot models import profile, and here we will create the user profile, because when user register on our site we will create an empty profile associated with them. So we should create a profile object manually using the administration side for the users that we have created before. So here, now after this we will go to register view. Below save, here I'll create profile, the object for profile, objects dot create, where user equal to new underscore user, so that when user registers to our site we will create an empty profile associated with them. Now we want our user can edit their profile by themselves. So for that I'll go above and will import user edit form and profile edit form. So here I'll write user edit form and profile edit form, and down below we will make the function for editing edit request, where if request dot method is post, then we will use user underscore form as well as profile underscore form. User underscore form will have user edit form, where parameters will be instance equal to request dot user and data equal to request dot post. Now for profile edit form, it will be for profile, where instance will be request dot user dot profile, data will be request dot post, and here we will take one more parameter, files, for request dot files, and at the same time here I'll use the decorator login required. Now we will check user form and profile form are valid, and profile form dot is valid, then user form dot save and profile form dot save. Now what if it is a get? So for get request, then we will use this user edit form, where request dot user will be instance. Same for profile form. And here it will return render request account edit dot, and user underscore form or profile form. So here, going above, we have login required decorator, because users have to be authenticated to edit their profile. In this case, we are using two model forms, user edit form and profile edit form. Here, user edit form is to store the data of the built-in user model, whereas profile edit form will be storing the additional profile data which we have made in the model profile. Now to validate submitted data, we will execute is underscore valid. If both forms contain valid data, we will save both forms by using the function save, and it will be updated with the corresponding objects in the database. Now we will go to URLs of account application. And here we will give the path of edit page so that our user can edit their form going to this edit page. So here I'll write edit views dot edit, where name will be edit. Now finally we need to create edit template. So for that I'll go to templates. Inside account, I'll make a HTML file with the name edit. Now here I'll take the help of register and will copy in the edits.html. First of all, it will extend base.html. Let's give the title as edit your account. In the block content, it will have the same in h1 tag, and here we will write you can edit your account using the below form. Then this method will be post. Let's give the inc type for multi-part. Here there will be user form. With this we will have a custom profile also, profile underscore form. Then with the help of CSRF token, there will be submit button, where I'll give the value as save your changes. That's it. So in the new thing we have used over here enc type. This we have included so that we can enable file uploads over here. Now let's save this. Our server is running. Let's make account over here. Ferry03. Our first name is Ferry. And for the email address, let's give netsetos. Password, I'll give the same password for confirmation. And here we will get the account of Ferry. Now here I want to edit my form. For that we need to log out, log in again. Ferry03, password, login. Now I have to edit some information over here. So for that I'll open this in different tab. In edit, we can see the first name, last name, email address, date of birth and photos in the file format, where I can upload JPG in any format I want. So up till here we can edit the dashboard page, include the link to the edit profile and change password pages. Now after this I want this editing message on my dashboard. So for that I'll go to PyCharm, inside account, inside template, account, dashboard.html. Here I'll give the link of edit on my dashboard itself. So after this welcome to your dashboard, I'll give the link by ahref, the link of my edit page, edit, and here we will write the message edit your profile. Here I'll put let's see to our browser whether it is running. The server, it is running here. Now I'll go to my browser, refresh it, and here I got the edit your profile. Let's test it by clicking here. Here I got the edit page. Now after this, if user wants to interact with your platform, suppose if he commits any mistake, then there should be an error message. Or if his action gets completed, then a success message. Instead of giving manually, here in PyCharm settings, if we go above, Django provides django.contrib.messages by default at the time of creating the project. This is for displaying one-time notifications to our users. So this message framework provides a simple way to add messages to user. So let's see how we can create new messages. We can create new messages either by adding add_message, the method, or we can use these shortcuts where success messages appears when action gets completed, info for informational messages, warning for warning the user that he should not commit this action, error for error messages, debug, which will be removed or ignored in the production environment. So let's make use of this and add messages to our platform. So for this, we will go to PyCharm. Here in base.html, in div header ID, I'll give enter, and here we will give if messages ul class messages, and here we will make a for loop for message in messages. Here I'll create li class, message.tags. After closing this, inside we will have message save, and here we will give ahref class equal to close, and the cross sign I'll use x, I'll use small x. Then I need to end this for loop and for, and this and if outside unordered list and if. So here the message framework includes the context processor, which are used for Django.contrib.messages, which are in settings. Now if I come here, there is a templates which is for messages, and we can use this messages variable in our template to display all existing messages to the user. So for this, we will go to views.py and will edit the view. We will import messages first from Django.contrib, import messages. Then in edit, after the save, I'll add the line messages.success with request, and the message you want to give profile updated successfully. The same we can do for else. I'll create an else over here. If the user form is not valid, then it should create error message. So here it should give message.error with request, and here it should give the message error in updating your profile. Cool enough? Here we have added success message as well as error message. Now when I go to browser, let's edit our account. Here in last name, write Fernandez. Let's keep this as it is. Save your changes, and here we got the message profile updated successfully and the cross mark which we have written over there. Now if I give date of birth 56/6/7/66 and save changes, here it will give the message error in updating your profile. So here we got to know the usage of message framework as well, as it is giving the error also enter a valid date. Now we will be seeing custom authentication. Let's keep it for next video, where we will see for Facebook authentication, Twitter authentication and Google authentication. So see you in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye bye.